everyone, I'm Morgan.
I'm Kelsey.
Carla.
Christella.
And Hope.
So today we're going to talk about the Irish Americans, and first of all, to start off with the history, Ireland was colonized from settlers from Europe.
And the Irish people wanted to keep control of their own country, so they fought the British.
And this led to a split between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. And in 1845, there was a potato famine.
This led to the Great Migration of Irish to the United States.
So the main religion that Irish people follow is Irish Catholic, and it's basically the same thing, it's just named differently as Roman Catholic. And they believe in different saints. They believe in using the rosary to pray, and they believe that the Bible is the inspired word of God. They believe in baptism. They also believe that Mary is one of the greatest saints.
So, hi Mrs. O'Neill. How's it going today?
I'm doing okay, thank you.
I'm going to be your nurse today, and I just wanted to get a brief history of Lorraine.
Okay.
So, what's your background like?
I'm Irish American.
Irish American. Okay, do you have any religious preferences?
Yes, I'm actually Catholic. My whole family is Catholic.
Really? Okay, so in your free time, what would you say you do? Like any hobbies that you enjoy with your family also?
I love listening to music with my family, and also in my spare time with my friends. I like going to concerts, and after concerts, we like to go drinking, just socializing.
So you guys really enjoy music?
Yes, we do.
Okay, that's really cool. Do you guys take, or do you personally take any medication?
I don't take any medications right now, but I do when I have a cold. I take a shot of whiskey. It's just been in our family forever. Ever since I was of the age I would use, my parents have always been telling us that it cures the common cold.
So is it like a family tradition?
I would say so.
Okay, what other home remedies do you use?
Well, our ancestors, like my great grandma, she used to tell my parents to tie onions to their wrists and dirty socks around their neck to help cure colds as well.
Alright, so I'm going to take your blood pressure real fast, and then we'll go from there. You can just relax. Alright, so would you say right now you're in any pain?
Perhaps, but I've always had, for the past month, I've had this tickle in my throat, and my eyes feel like there's sand in it.
Really?
Yes.
How long has this been happening?
Maybe a little over a month.
So why did you wait so long to come in?
I just don't think illness is a big deal. I feel like everything just happens for a reason in life.
Okay. If you could describe your pain on a scale of 1 to 10 in your throat, what would you say?
I wouldn't really say it's pain still. It's just irritating.
How often do you drink?
I drink every night with lemonade and beer.
How much would you say you drink?
Probably, I don't really know what those big measurements are, but I have about 2 of those a night with dinner.
How big?
They're about those, like not pitchers.
So, does your family have any diseases or anything that's been through generations?
Well, I have a couple cousins that did have cystic fibrosis.
Okay.
And then I do have a couple family members, and my dad is an alcoholic.
Okay. Would you say that you drink socially, or do you drink every day? Or
I definitely drink every day, and I drink socially, but I don't think I have a problem.
Oh, okay. How much do you think you drink a day?
2 beers a day.
Okay. And you do that every single day of the morning?
Yes.
Okay. So I think I got everything I need, so I'll be back.
If you remember back to Miss O'Neill talking to her nurse, she mentioned that she uses home remedies to heal herself or to take care of herself. As a nurse, it is our responsibility to make sure that those home remedies are actually beneficial to her and will not hinder any medical treatment that the doctor or her provider may prescribed to her. We also heard that Ms. O'Neill was a heavy drinker. As a nurse, it's also our responsibility to educate Irish Americans that there are better ways to cope with any kind of stress or anxiety that they may have instead of turning directly to alcohol as their coping mechanism. Ms. O'Neill also said that it had been a while since she had waited a while to seek treatment because she didn't think that it was important and that time will heal her. And as a nurse, it is also our responsibility to make sure that she understands that medical treatment is needed in certain cases and that time and nature will not always heal everything, and that she should also keep her doctor's appointments that she may have and to seek medical treatment when it is needed.
Yeah. Also, the Irish Americans tend to believe that life is black and long suffering, so they don't really like to talk about life in general. And they might ignore their bodily complaints as a way to cope, and also they might believe that their illness is related to like a sin or a guilt they may have, so that's something to keep in mind when you're caring for them, just to be aware that they might not express these things. And they might use like humor as part of their communication with you as like a coping mechanism. And as you noticed that in the video, Miss O'Neill, she kind of avoids saying no. So they'll use different words like, oh, I'll let you know, or we'll see, instead of saying no directly, so the nurses need to analyze this to make sure that they're not avoiding something. And they also want their family like close by, so we need to make sure that we include family in their care. The Irish Americans like to have their families close, and they tend to stick together. And like Miss O'Neill in the video, she said that she had this problem that she's been having for a month, so they tend to wait until the last minute to seek treatment. So it would be important for nurses to inform them that they should come as soon as possible so that they can get the best care possible. Okay, so like you saw in the video, Miss O'Neill would say perhaps instead of saying no. So we need, as nurses, we need to use both open and closed-ended questions. That way we can get more straightforward answers as to what exactly is going on. And sometimes Irish Americans will place emphasis on pain in their eyes, ears, nose, or throat, even though their pain might be elsewhere. So that's something else to take into consideration. How she was saying that she had like a tickle on her throat and her eyes, so she could be experiencing pain elsewhere, and you would need to ask the appropriate questions to figure out what else is bothering her. And the nurse should realize that when the patient says, okay, that's tickle, that might indicate pain, not necessarily a tingle for real. And the pastime-oriented culture relies on extended family ties. So like she said that her grandparents have been doing this for years, so that's very important to her. And she's also accustomed to having family members close by. And they have difficulty expressing love and affection more so with family, so this creates isolation for Irish Americans. And so we need to assist the family in recognizing the need to warm feelings and attitudes to create support and nurturing environment to promote repetitive communication. And their religious views are to maintain their social integrity. So the this is so freaking hard.
You're doing good.
Okay, go back to the purple. Okay, let me just start.
We can just cut
The
it.
primary. little